Not feeling well, Mama Ife said when someone asked. But I knew better. I snuck away from the banquet and went to their compound. The door to Kemi's hut was locked from the outside. "Kemi," I whispered through the cracks. "I'm here," she said, her voice weak. "Why won't she let you come?" I asked. "She says I'll embarrass her," Kemi replied. Something inside me snapped. I couldn't understand how someone could treat their child this way. Kemi's breaking point. The breaking point came a few weeks later. Kemi had been sent to fetch water from the river. On her way back, she tripped and spilled half the water. When she returned, Mama Ife was waiting. "You think water grows on trees?" she yelled. "Go back and fill it again." "But it's already dark," Kemi pleaded. "I don't care," Mama Ife shouted. "Do it now." Kemi went, but she didn't come back for hours. I later found out she had sat by the river, crying, too afraid to return home. The escape plan. One evening, after another punishment left Kemi too weak to stand, I knew we couldn't wait any longer. "We are leaving," I told her. She looked at me, her eyes filled with fear. "Where would we go?" "To my aunt's house in the next village," I said. "She'll help us." Kemi hesitated. "What if Mama finds us? What if your aunt sends me back?" "She won't," I said firmly. "She's not like that." The journey. We waited until Mama Ife went to sleep. Kemi packed a small bundle of clothes, and I brought some dried cassava and groundnuts I'd stolen from my mother's kitchen. The night was dark, and the forest was alive with the sounds of crickets and rustling leaves. We walked in silence, our bare feet pressing into the cool earth. Every sound made us jump, afraid that Mama Ife might somehow appear out of the shadows. By dawn, we reached my aunt's house. The confrontation. When Mama Ife realized Kemi was gone, she came to my aunt's house like a storm. She banged on the door, shouting, "Give me my daughter." My aunt opened the door just enough to stand in her way. "She's staying here," she said calmly. "She's my child." Mama Ife yelled. "And you've treated her worse than a stranger," my aunt replied. The neighbors began to gather, whispering and pointing. For the first time, Mama Ife looked uncertain. People were finally seeing her for what she was. A new beginning. Kemi